Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to our next session. I'm very pleased to introduce Maysinee Nakmanee, the Assistant Managing Director overseeing the Software Quality Management Department at KBT Business Technology Group in Thailand. Over the past 3 years, May has led a successful test transformation program that has significantly elevated the quality standards of KBTG's deliverables. With a background in global IT companies and a master's degree in software engineering from the University of Southern California, May brings a wealth of experience and expertise to her presentation on test transformation. Quality is everyone's priority. Isn't it, May? Please, floor is yours. Let us show us how is this the priority.
Thank you. Thank you, Valida, and good afternoon, everyone. I'm very excited for this event. I think this is the first time KBTG company joined the testing summit, so I'm very, very pleased, and I really. I really like to share all of us that how far we move ahead for quality in Kasikorn Bank or in KBTG, which actually we are the main IT subsidiary of Kasikorn Bank. I'm very excited.
That's great. We're as well, and I'm sure our participants and attendees of this video event are looking forward to hear more from you. So I guess we're ready to see your presentation and move forward.
Thanks, Valida. So let me start. Actually, what we're talking about is like the quality management department transformation. But I put in the code that it is that can be easier for people to understand that it's the test transformation that we run in our organization. Let me talk about the background of the company and why we be here and why we thought that quality is everyone's priority. We are the subsidiary of Kasikorn Bank. I would say that one of the top largest bank in Thailand. With Kasikorn Business Technology Group, we handle and support all the IT for the whole company. Apart from KBTG in Thailand, we also have our branch in other countries like KBTG Vietnam, and we also set up K-Tech in China as well. For KBTG ourselves, we have our clear vision from the top that we would like to serve bank the best, but to serve bank the best, we would like to be the top tech organization in Southeast Asia that not just only provide the support to the business, but provide the technology and innovation and help empower every customer life and business. That's the aim for KBTG. So when you see us, we are not just the banking IT anymore. We aim to be the tech company. And by that aim, we have a lot of product that we have in that people use in Thailand. I would say that in Thailand, we are proud to say that 1/3 of Thailand mobile banking usage covered by KBTG. We have more than 21 million users right now, and we have more than 26 million number of accounts right now as well. Apart from the mobile banking, we create some other innovation product like a Make Bank, which we won a lot of award, including the design of that kind of e-banking. We also have Qbix, which is like sell the token and manage all the token, invest more on new experience. We also have Coral, which empower artists and staff and create a new community and earn some more money for the new banking business as well. And we also have the innovation of our application called Kun Thong that right now have more than 1.4 million members using it as well. So to picture you more on why we think the quality is important, we are not just look at ourselves at the IT banking. We are look at ourselves at the top tech company, which we would do more, not just only serving the bank, but having the bank got the best technology and also to support our business. So KBTG ourselves also have a lot of research and innovation going on. We have a lot of stuff that we run last year or this year. We just have Techopia, which we invite Mr. Andrew Ng, the AI assistant, or people know that one of the godfather of AI coming and they all and he make KBTG and iFund together and he signed on the MOU together with us. So for the background of KBTG, you know that we deliver the software and we would like to deliver the software for the whole country and for our customer. To do that in the best way, we need to have the software with the best quality as well. That's come with our department. I'll always say to people when we talk about testing and quality management, I'll say to people that at KBTG, we are not just focused in testing, but we focus in the outcome. That's why even for the department name, we call our department the software quality management because we do things beyond just testing. Our department comprise of test management, which cover how we execute testing, running tests, manage the user from the business side to operation and join testing. We had a test automation group, which actually this year we moved them to be test automation and AI. I'll tell you later on what we do for our automation and AI. And to have the testing most effective or efficient, we have the group called Test Environment, they manage the environment for supporting testing, including data masking and all the stuff to make sure that the testing has been run under the best environment as well. We have performance testing that cover, I would say back that I'll just say that we have more than 21 million customer in retail banking. The performance test is also our heart. How could we ensure that we can cover with the volume of user that use a lot of transaction, online transaction? I'll just say that in Thailand, even for a dime or maybe let's say that a euro, our customer do the online transactions. So in this case, the performance testing is one of the heart of our department. We also look at the process as the key. So we have the department that called Test Quality Assurance to assure the process of testing, to ensure that you are not just look only to the outcome of the product, but you make a proper process and it fit with the bank business and our development that the other department. And the last one is when we have a lot of testing people, we have the operational management of them. We manage the portfolio that coming into testing, and we do the resource management and the test project management as well. That all 6 departments that run under my team right now. What you may thought that hey, after all, is look to be fine. What we talk about today, I would say that before coming to this 6 department, we have the same problem with any other people in this world. Back in 2021, we start from our pen. We have very low automation. We have rare automation script. I think the number may be couple 10 something. And actually, it's always the problem that people come back and saying that why you take so long to test and why need a lot of people to test even though it's manual, even though it has a lot of defect. The test always be complained that it's cost high cost. That's the key. And the worst thing is sometimes, unfortunately, there may be some defects slip through because we work too hard. So there we got a lot of we got couple high severity defect, which I don't want to say cost us a fortune, but cost us a lot of pain. And by having that, you have no automation, you have a lot of things coming, you have incident, you're gonna get very poor engagement score with the team. The team is not happy. The attrition rate is not good. the customer starts saying that I'll take very long waiting for you to complete testing, and the quality is poor as well. So in this case, it's come to the point in 2021 that the organization think that right now is the time that we need to really look at the quality. We have a lot of customers out there in the country. We are not only responsible for the product that we deliver, we also accountable for the people in Thailand life because they depend on our system or our application. So I'll just saying that it's a little bit lucky for the department, for the team, that the time back in 2021, the reason of transformation come with only one easy sentence from our top management. He said that if we would like to make a best product, if we would like to make the best efficiency or outcome, quality must be everyone priority, and it is everyone priority. By doing that, he really support the program of transformation that we run for the testing team. And we break down our problem at that time into four main pillars. The first one is we know that we want to be number one. We want to be the best tech organization. To be there, to reach there, quality must be the first. So what we need to do to correct what we have, the source of pain at that time. So we break things into four pillars. The first one is around people. You know that all the transformation originally is for the people. So we have the thing we call we need to build a team capability to have them capable of be doing tests, to have them do a test better, to have them be able to articulate on how they will run or manage the test. The first one is to build a team capability. And the second one that we look after the people is right. The process need to be strong. It's always normal for other company and including us at that time is like you need to think about deliver things on time and on budget. And when the schedule is very, very tight, the things that always slip through and people let that through is always quality. How could we at the final gate of the delivery team saying that we would not let things slip through and we should not compromise for the quality. We should ensure that we establish the strong quality gate and ensure that the quality of deliverable that we deliver to our customer is what we think that is the best one. That's the second one. The third one that we call is at that time people start talking more and more about automation. So what we know is we need to drive for automation to happen. We need to have the team start on automation and how we do it. That's the other question. And the last one is like we not just have the test management team or test automation. We have the group that we have them do the test environment or performance test. How we ensure that we modernize the way they do the development. That's also another key. So we come with the four pillars of transformation. And for I'll navigate you to each of them. So for the first one, the easy question at that time that management always come and ask you that, can you build a team up? Can you make them be more professional? And can you have them do more automation? So I think it's always be like that whenever the transformation start. What we do is we break the people transformation into two things. The first one is you cannot transform if you don't have people. So the first one that we need to do is we need to boost up our own capacity before we could build up our capability. At that time when we start, we have very low number of our own staff. I mean, we may have some people that we augment and we outsourcing, but you think about very high competitive market. When you have very high competitive market, you build a team that they can do automation and they can run test management very professional if they are not your own member, your own staff where you can build the career they leave. So before we can build the people capability, we need to boost up their capacity first, our capacity first. What we do in the program is like we do a lot of recruitment. We start do our own internal camp that we call K camp, which means that we bring people in, we retain them for 6 months, we train them process, we train them automation. So I would say that we boost up capacity for almost 100%, and then we reduce number of augments and focus on our own people. Then we can ensure that after we build them, then they grow up, we still can retain them as a part of our own company. That's the first one. And then when you have the team ready, the next step is we build up their capability. So what we think, and we use one easy code, is we would like to make the team professional tester, because we believe that once they be a professional tester, they can articulate the way they do the testing and would come with the most efficient way to get the best result. So what we do is we decide that we're gonna build them up to be the professional tester, and like we all know that there are not a lot of global recognition certification that we should shoot apart from ISTQB. I would say that within only 4 years, we ramp up the number of people in our team that certify ISTQB, both foundation and advanced level. From 100 something right now, we have around uh, 400 certification. Internally, we build our own club and cafe. We believe that sharing is caring. Once you share to the team, you build the team grow, and it's grow together faster. Within only 3.5 years, we run more than 50 sessions, doing a lot of club and cafe, and have people join, share their session, share their code, and they even do the code walkthrough together in the session in the cafe. I would say that for the cafe, it's very, very nice stuff because we start during COVID time. We like people to share, but it's difficult to get them come into the office. So the team said that, yeah, we're gonna do automation cafe. We send the snack out to everyone before time, and then when we open the session, people take a coffee and eat the snack, and we talk in a lot of stuff about technical stuff and automation that we want to move them forward. That's the key that we do for moving them up. So I would say that with that strategy, when you grow the team, you are not just grow them wide, you are not just increase the number of the people, you grow them high as well. Because what we do is instead of just increase the number only, we build them to be professional. So the strategy that we done at that time is we grow wide and then we also grow high as well. So when we have the team ready, the people ready, we think about the gate that we should have. You should have the proper framework, and we should have the proper process. The framework need to be there, then people know that what kind of process and framework and step that they should follow, or they should lead that should lead them to. So what we do at that time is we revisit our framework that we set up for a couple years ago, and then we strengthen it. We ensure that we need to put the gate out there whenever the things would be delivered to bank or to us. we need to ensure the quality of it. So the revisiting of test management framework, we also have the team aligning it with ISTQB, or then we ensure that the guideline that we done is practical and at the same time being standardized as well. The other things that we do is, apart from strengthen our own process, we establish KBTG quality gate using quality index as a key. People know that the data is oil, right? But the analytic is the new oil. So what we do is we are quite lucky that we have all the data of the test management and defect management up into the system. So what we do is we use all those data and analyze and put them into a quality index. We compare it to the visualization of our quality management. It's the real sort of management information. The analysis of test management and defect management help us see the project healthiness during the execution and also bring the improvement afterward. What we have done for the first one, we call this thing healthiness index. The healthiness index will be calculated from four main index. We call it block index. This one is like when if you are a tester, you know that sometimes you have planned to test maybe 10 test case today, but all are not work because of one defect block you from continue to test the whole or the rest of the test cases. Developer may think, oh, it just block, you don't lose your time testing it, why you complain? Whenever you cannot continue that test, you need to stop people from running the test because you may lose test data, the first one. Or the second one, you need to replan. And actually, you cannot do like one click like Thanos. You need to replan the whole thing and make sure that it still be on time. So with a lot of block index, the testing wastes our time to replan, recommunicate, and also need to ensure that the plan has been adjusted and still can complete right on time. So with this number of block index, we tell that hey, if you need to fix this defect early, then we can continue the test. The second one is the defect density. It's like in the past people use it for compare between defect and number of code, but for us we just put the defect against the number of the test case. Then we know that with the same product, what would be the tendency of the defect number for this release or for this project. So we calculate the defect density. We also have the over SLA for the high severity defect, which actually if a lot of high severity defect last quite long, we know that uh, we have high possibility of delaying the project. And the last one is the quality of the fix that we call retest fail as well. So by this sort of number, we have the formula which actually I may not go through it. But this formula or this quality index is turn our defect and test data into the visibility of quality in terms of project. You can use that to decide whether the quality is good to go, or somehow maybe it's the time that you would like to say that maybe you need to stop this project instead of stay. Maybe you need to write off or cut loss because the quality is very poor. So in this case, we have this source of quality index layout in the organization. Next, after we have people, after we have process, we start looking for automation. So I would say to you that when we have the people in testing, some of them may be manual test for quite a while. They be a very superb test manager. When first people saying that they need to do the test automation, or they may get shocked that do I need to do the scripting? Like let's saying that uh I am a test manager, do all the strategy. I'm not really sure that I can be the best at doing all the scripting. So in this case, what we do at that time is like we still like everyone to go on the journey with us. We would like to move the whole bunch of people. If we need 200 people to go, everyone need to go together with us. So instead of just say that you all need to be a scripter and need to be able to code, we don't do that. We just say to people that we gonna have them have a role play in the project in the organization. We have the coach and specialist who help on technical part and do a coaching or training. We have the senior manager being automation driver. They need to understand the product and pick the one that they would like to do the automation. Think about cost effective and also plan for the resource and the team. They be like a mini scrum master for the whole team, and then they can push back the other obstacle and let the team be able to do the automation. We have the people in mid-level who may have some understanding of automation coding, but the good thing that they have more than just the coding technique is they understand the product and they understand the architecture of the system. So they will be role as a designer. And then we have the group of people do a scripter. When we have this kind of stuff, we can say that we have the whole bunch of people take the journey together. We create our own framework we call M&M framework, which coming from multi-level and modular scripting framework. We have the ecosystem that we run to support the automation to go. We have the guild, we have the cafe, we have the training, and we have the automation club. We have everything that drive them as a supporting environment to continue automation. And again, our data is always on, and the analytics is very important. All what we do for automation has been pushed up in Grafana dashboard. We can measure the number that has been run. We can push down the target of number of application that we would like to achieve. Let's say in the screen you will see that we have total 229 application, but some may not be applicable. So we pick the one that is applicable, and then we have 95 of application running on Grafana dashboard and using automation already. So the key is you need to have everyone go together. We start a framework and we source of support that help them have the ecosystem of moving forward together. The last one is about test technology and support. We have a lot of stuff that we do to modernize our own test environment. We have the application that we do for monitoring and control. We do strong process for data provisioning to ensure that we not slip through our customer data for test data. And we move forward to do service virtualization with kind of the smart stop. So instead of wait for developer team to create the smart stop for you, no, we are the one who step ahead and work on that. And for the performance part, we set up our own process and framework. We call it like a full loop automation. We run the performance and then we organize the guideline and then we bring back to the developer for them to reuse it since before deliver to our testing environment. So I would say that with these four pillars of transformation, within 4 years, we have our achievement saying that we still continue to have no high severity incident related to testing 3 years in a row. We have no audit issue because we already set up quality gate and strengthen it. Right now, our last year is quite kind of a good news for us. We get a very high engagement score, more than 70% as well, and very low attrition rate. We have saved more than 22.8K mandate to, and then we also save more than 200 million baht. So we are just not do a testing because of for the sake of moving forward. We know that end of the day, the testing would be concerned on the test efficiency as well. By the return of this, say to you that you need to invest in testing. And if the management invest in testing, not only you get the best quality product, you can get the return as well. So we do all the measurement and found that we do a lot of cost avoidance regarding to automation that we done. And we also have more than right now 18.5 K test script, 1,000 test script, and we also execute more than 700,000 times already. So in this case, I would say that the achievement is quite clear for management. Within 3 years of transformation, we change the shape of the team and we move the team on our road to professional testing. That's why I'm very honored to be here because this year we just having agreement being a platinum partnership with global ISTQB, and we are happy that the number of the certificate that we done is in the rank number 10 for platinum partnership. We hope that by the end of this year we get only 1 digit. We have everyone in our team certified ISTQB foundation level after 1 year they join us. And right now the whole team have around 400 certification, both advanced and foundation level. So I would say that the achievement and the thing I like to I'll share is the one key important thing is you can only drive for test transformation. One, you get the real meaning of quality is everyone priority, and the whole team stand up, the whole team stand firm, and then you get a very good support to move forward. And trust me, you can tell your management that testing would return a lot more cost efficiency if you invest in us. And that is what we done for our transformation. Lastly is our next chapter this year. We already be in the process of moving to quality AI. We start with our people first and explore opportunity. This year we start with AI coding assistant within testing. We are not waiting for development. We are roaming back and ship left, and we have the testing that can do scripting. We have the test that can dev. We have the test that can do AI. And the important thing is they would retain the best quality delivered to our customer. Here is our next chapter of our quality AI. So I think for my experience for KBTG, the key is I truly believe that testing would be very important role in the future. And if we step ahead first, we could be leader in the market. Like the article used to say that maybe developer no longer king for the development anymore, but you have the tester that can manage the test project, understand the business, understand the customer, be able to articulate the test case, and be able to scripting and use AI. So why not testing? So in this case, I would say that everyone let the testing roam at this time and make sure that quality is everyone priority. That's all from me today. So I'll just have, is there anyone have any questions or back
Wow,
to
May, first, if you allow me, thank you so much for this great presentation. Thank you for sharing such impressive numbers and information with us. I really liked how you emphasized then there is no room for compromising when it's come to quality. And in order to get quality, testing, 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 invest in testing. That's the path. Thank you so much. I'm not the only one impressed by your presentation. There are also questions and many comments from attendees. So we will start the first one. What is the biggest you can see it. What is the biggest challenge in test transformation?
I think it's the same like any other transformation is the people. from top to bottom. From the top level, if you get that support, if you get that clear vision, if you can get that buy-in that invest in us, we could return. But it's not going to be free, but it's going to be worth their investment. That is the first one. But the bottom is also important. I'm very happy with my team that they buy in and they believe that being a good tester or being in this kind of changing world, they need to be flexible and be very adaptive and curiosity. I say to people that there are two quality of people that can last long in the world in the future. The first one is curiosity. The second one is adaptability. And all those sorts of character are with tester. We are the one that curious to know. We just need to adapt ourselves to be more than just testing. We be a testing that can do automation, that can do AI. We can talk to people, we can analyze the business, and we can code as well. So in this case, we can be the last survivor for next changing era. That's what I thought.
Thank you very much for that. There is also another question. What was the impact of this test management transformation on project management mindset, particularly in terms of effort and budget distribution? So, yeah.
You know what? We are from bank. We are bank subsidiary, so we are not just do the thing for a sake of fun. Bank would not allow that. It's always finance. So all the transformation, even though for given both process and automation, we do a selection process and we do the return on investment analysis. We are not saying that you should do automation for every product because in bank you are not just only have new product. You may have product that be there for 10 years and it have ton of feature. You may not be able to go back and automate the whole ton of uh, I would say that more than 100,000 feature. So you do the analysis on the source of return on investment. You know that which part of automation that you run and the return and the cost avoidance. So in this case, we got the support for the start, but to running as a BAU, we need to calculate the return on investment back to the project and show them that yes, this investment would worth doing it, both automation or process.
Thank you. There are some more questions. Oh, how do you think AI will impact the testing career? Hot topic.
I thought that it's gonna advance our career. It's not gonna. I think that if people say that if you don't use AI, someone will steal your job, that's gonna be too old-fashioned for me. What we say right now is AI will advance testing career if you know how to use it and be adaptive and also curious to know. So I would say that in the future, AI may do some logically pattern work, but you still need people that understand the business. You still need to have the people that analyze what client need, and actually all sorts of things still lie up in testing. So AI will advance our career.
Okay, I believe there is one more question. Yes. Okay, why have you chosen ISTQB as the standard certification within KBTG?
At that time, I think we look to a couple standard and we check. I think one of the key things that ISTQB stand out is there are the global organization, and actually it's not the private people that come and do the contribution. Is make the movement clear and you got the sort of variety of knowledge from all sorts of the world. If I remember correctly, it's 100. 12 or 30 people or 30 countries that join ASTQB already. That's one thing. And the second one, I think ISTQB has a lot of people certified and is one of the biggest organize. I think it's one of the largest number people take in Thailand as well.
Okay, good. Thank you for sharing that information as well. We are out of the question for now. I invite everyone who has some more questions, please write in. May will find a way to answer or contact May directly. Thank you very much, May, once again for your great presentation. And to all others who are watching and listening, stay tuned for our next sessions. Please be aware that all sessions are recorded. So after this, you can watch what you missed. And do not forget to vote for your best speaker and presentation on our website. May, at the end, if there are some final words from your side, please.
Thank you for everyone who joined me, and let's make the tester roam the development right now. So ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you everyone ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you so much. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.
You have a great day.